morning, everybody. It's Shirley, and it's Sunday, and I'm back. Sunday before, well, we got two. Yeah, Sunday before. Is it the Sunday before Christmas? It sure the hell is. Anyway, 7 days from today. Oh, Lord. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about regret. Just forget the things I just said about Christmas. I mean, I'll get through it. Anyway, regret is a powerful emotion, and all humans, well, most humans, feel it. Um, I'm going to read you I wrote a piece about regret. I wanted to read you the definition I, I wrote. Okay, it says the term regret involves a negative cognitive or emotional state, including blaming yourself for bad outcomes and feeling loss or sorrow over what could have been, or wish you could undo the choice you made. Now, with us, with children who grew up to be adults with DID, um, the regret comes from feeling that we should have fought back. We should have done something. We should have run or not dressed that way or whatever. It's our way of trying to cope with what would happen to us. All right, man, it makes sense. Um, uh, in children, in normal circumstances, in children, regret helps them to make better decisions for themselves, and then to remember that, it's a hard lesson to learn when you regret something you did. We all know that. In fact, the regret actually changes the brain. I mean, that's a strong emotion when it can change the brain. They did fMRI studies on it and found that the amygdala was changed. The structure of the amygdala was changed, which would explain a lot. We already have that with the DID, and I got the regret on top of it. And you're releasing all this cortisol into your bloodstream because you're just regretting and feeling remorse and feeling all those negative emotions can pump you full of cortisol, and that's why your brain is damaged. I mean, it makes sense, right? When we were children, our brain was damaged too because of the abuse, and we couldn't handle what was happening to us, and we were filled with cortisol all the time. And so our amygdala is on high alert all the time. It's like it watches hypervigilance, watches for triggers all over the place. And sometimes it finds triggers that finds danger that is not real. Maybe perhaps, for instance, I go into I have a thing about beer and men's cologne. I smell the same thing, the two things together. Maybe some man has had a beer, he's wearing cologne. I have to watch that because I'll be triggered into somebody else. I'll switch. So that person's not the person I'd switch into is not that nice. So they would be in for it. But anyway, back to regret. Yeah, it changes your brain. Actually, changes your brain structure. But it doesn't have to. You can use that regret and build on it. Let me see what I wrote here. Oops, it's not working. There we go. It says, GID and regret, the lingering effects of regret. I'm getting to the bottom of the piece. I hope you'll read it. It's going to be it's on my blog. I'll put the link put the link below. Let me read this. We are not responsible for what happened. I need you to get that deep down inside where it belongs. You didn't have anything to do with what happened to you. It was your adults, the adults that harmed you. It was their responsibility, not yours. They're the ones who should be regretting and changing their brain structure, not you. And I want you to know that you can overcome regret by replacing it with positive thoughts and feelings, mostly through therapy. I mean, if you have DID, you cannot go without therapy. I'm sorry. I know there's people out there who believe you can, but you cannot. On that note, I'll leave you with a quote, okay? Here's a quote from my off my for my piece I wrote and put online. You should never view your challenges as a disadvantage. Instead, you need to understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is actually one of your biggest advantages. See what I'm saying here? See what it's saying? Your challenges, your past, is your bit. You can see that as an advantage. Most people never will understand that. I want to leave you with the thought. Next Sunday, I will be back with another piece. I'm not going to skip it because it's Christmas, okay? I want to come back and wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Y'all be safe out there. The weather's going to get wicked, all right? I will see you later. Bye-bye.